treat? Here, want it? Do you want it? Do you want it? Ow! Oh my gosh, he bit me! Ouch!
Going over today is a dog bite, or it could be an animal bite. The first thing to keep in mind is always sanitation. So you always want to wash your hands thoroughly if there's a sink or soap around. If not, gloves work just fine, as long as you're preventing their fluids from touching your skin, and as well as the dog bite touching your skin. So the first step is to control the bleeding. You don't want to clean serious wounds, and the reason is because the medical staff that you called earlier for 911 will clean them later and more thoroughly at a medical facility. So let's just in this case say it is a minor wound. So in this case, you're going to want to wash the wound with soap and water, and once that's thoroughly cleaned, you're going to want to rinse it under tap water and just kind of flush it out to control that bleeding. Once the bleeding is controlled, you want to take a probiotic or antibiotic and put it on the wound itself. Keep rubbing it. Second thing you want to do is take some gauze, in this case it's pre-wrap, put it on the wound itself firmly, wrap with some pressure, and while you're doing this, always make sure you're supporting the wrist. Good. So let's just say it's nice and tight, not too tight where you're cutting off circulation. The next thing you want to do is watch for signals of infection. So kind of monitor the patient / victim, see if they're turning faint, if their skin color is kind of gray, if they're getting sleepy, if they're getting antsy, etc. So you'll wait here until medical staff comes, watch your victim. When the medical staff arrives, you need to advise them if the dog has rabies, and so they can determine whether she needs an immunization for tetanus or rabies for further notice. Another clue is that you need to get a description of the dog that bit her or the animal. So let's just say it was a shepherd, you know, it's 8 years old, big, you know, salivating when it came up on the scene, etc. What type of coat it had, that type of thing. You never want to chase the dog and capture it. You just want to give the description, like I said earlier, so you don't have two victims in the scene. And that concludes the scenario for a dog / animal bite. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
What?